South Africa produces close to 19 million tons of sugar annually. 80% of this sugar is produced in KwaZulu-Natal. However, the province has been hard hit in the last year. Rioting in July 2021 destroyed key infrastructure and crops. 9 months later, heavy rains caused flood damage across the province.
We just recovered from the unrest last year, which saw 550,000 tons of sugarcane burned in arson fires, of which 135,000 tons were completely destroyed and lost revenue. So it came when we were still really recovering from that, and to see 2,500 hectares being absolutely wiped out by this flood was heartbreaking.
Pritish Sharma, a sugarcane farmer in Ilembe, north of Durban, is worried about his crops. Hundreds of hectares of sugarcane were damaged and destroyed.
What happens when you have prolonged periods of rain? The ground below the sugarcane gets so wet, it actually starts to become loose. And when that soil loosens up around the roots, the sugarcane doesn't have the strength from the root to hold itself upright anymore. And then what happens is the cane starts to grow upwards again. Okay. So the cane then takes a bend, it turns. So that makes it difficult to handle and increases the cost to actually harvest it.
With this road washed away, farmers can't actually get to some of their sugarcane fields. And within these fields, there are some crops that have been prepared for harvesting. And if the farmers don't get there within the next 6 weeks, all of that sugarcane will start deteriorating.
Now that cane's ripened, so when something is ripe, it reaches a certain point of ripeness, and then it actually dies. Yeah. And when it reaches that point, it starts to rot. So if we are unable to repair our roads to access the field, we can't harvest that cane before it rots. So that field there, I say we got 6 weeks to get rid of it, otherwise it's going to go to waste. We must have these roads repaired, because this road is damaged. We have a road on the other end which is also damaged. So there is no access to these fields without repairing these roads.
It's been a hard time for the farmers. We focused on the on-farm damage, and what we can see from the crop is about 200 million rand of crop damage directly related to the flood, and then another 28 or so million of on-farm infrastructure that was damaged.
Most of the rain has dried up but has left a trail of destruction. In the meantime, government has suspended an increase in the sugar tax for 1 year, giving the industry a chance to regain its footing. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa.